So this guy is saying that I have to get a perchi, whatever a perchi is. I don't know. But he says I'm gonna go back. I'm not going back. I don't even know who this guy is. Perchi, what is perchi? Perchi kya hai?
Your army.
Okay.
Pak army.
You don't. Okay.
Okay.
So perchi, that's what I needed.
So for those of you who are wondering what happened, I was driving along and this guy came up next to me demanding something called a perchi. And in all of my driving around Pakistan, I'd never heard about anything like this. So I didn't plan to stop and I didn't trust the guy. And then when I tried to keep driving, he actually parked his bike in front of me and I ran into the back of it with my rickshaw. And then he kept demanding this perchi, which I found out later was called protection money or like extortion basically. And so I stepped out of my rickshaw, and then as soon as I did with my cowboy hat and everything, there was a crowd and people started getting interested. And that's when somebody came up behind me and said, hey, just let him go, he's a foreigner, like it's okay. But if you're ever in that situation, just call the authorities and don't pay these guys because they're just thugs.
Okay, so I made it to Gujrawala and I'm staying with Ali. And Ali's... ये हमारा पाकिस्तान है।
ये हमारा पाकिस्तान है।
But Ali, अभी हम क्या करेंगे?
अभी हम ये फैक्ट्री जाके देखेंगे हमारे।
और ये कौन सी फैक्ट्री है? किसका फैक्ट्री है?
ये स्टील के बर्तन बनाते हैं।
मगर ये आप लोगों का फैक्ट्री है?
Yeah.
अच्छा. So we're gonna go check out his steel factory here in Gujrawala. Okay, so now the reason I'm showing you all of this is not to promote any specific company, although Ali has been very, very gracious enough to host me tonight here in Gujrawala. But the point is to show, you know, the handicraft that is in Pakistan, the people that do make wonderful products by hand. Okay, so let's talk about the process first. It starts with these giant rolls of metal, and then they roll them flat, and then sometimes they use these giant scissors to cut out shapes. After that, it goes to a punch, and they punch it for the first time to get like sort of the general shape. They heat it up, and then they're able to punch it into an even longer shape. After that, they narrow the top down. And then it goes into acid, where they clean it. And after that is when it goes into polish, and then it goes to assembly in the finished product. And these products are used for like water, milk, but this is really cool because it is local and proudly made in Pakistan. So support local, you guys. So we're hanging out, and there's the rickshaw, there's Ali, and then Ali's friends. And Imran Bhatt. He's Imran Bhatt. And probably later we're about to go eat some wonderful food and maybe fly the drone if the weather's really nice. So ladies and gentlemen, to you guys in Gujrawala, this is for you. This is gonna go juice. So ladies and gentlemen, in Gujrawala, it's important to know that wrestling is their sport, you know, and I thought it was kabaddi, but it's not. It's actually wrestling. Well, okay, the wrestlers can compete in both, and they're actually really, really good. But I want to show you guys some of the wrestling that they do. I'm gonna do something really stupid, and Ali's gonna help me out, but I'm gonna try to wrestle. I have no wrestling experience, zero. I'm gonna get crushed, but here we go.
Oh, क्या बात है? Very good boy.
जोर लगाए.
लगाओ.
लगाओ.
आचरा मारी. सोना पे लोग निकाल गया प्रेमी वाले ने. मारो, पकड़ो. बड़े. ओ नहीं था चले तेनू राना चल गया. इतनी कड़ी. बस.
एक बार फिर.
अल्लाह राम ना आए तो पहन के कितना कर बोले निकाल मार तो जा अभी चुप के ना आराम में चले आएगा निकाल मार के सारे बोला जा आयो नहीं ਹੁੰਦਾ
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was wrestling in Gujrawala with the wrestlers of Gujrawala. And I sucked, but it was awesome. So, Bater Karai in Gujrawala after wrestling with Gujrawala's wrestlers. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving Gujrawala. A huge shout out to my host. Now I'm headed to Wazirabad and then I'm headed to Pindi. Bye, Allah Hafiz. We're at Wazirabad, which is the city of cutlery, and this is where they make awesome knives. I'm really excited. So, हमें बताएं ये हम किधर हैं?
आप वज़ीराबाद में आए हुए हैं
और वज़ीराबाद में हम क्या कर रहे हैं?
आप गाड़ी से ही करा रहे हैं
क्योंकि मसला क्या था?
ये सिलेंडर खराब है इसका
अच्छा।
ये आपको ये हम सही करके देंगे जो कि आप चला सके आराम से
So this fitting around the engine and the exhaust, the engine, that fitting belt speakers was cork. We're just disintegrating because this happens over time. But anyway, so they pulled it off, or they tried to, and then they stripped a bolt. So they're trying to pull a bolt out now. That's fun. So adding more to the problems, which kind of sucks. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so Alu is fixed, and he was fixed right around the corner there. And I heard that there's a guy named Uzair who has a shop, actually a factory rather, that makes knives, and he ships them to the US. This is all handmade in Pakistan. And we're gonna go start from the very, very beginning. So this is not Uzair, this is Umar.
Hammer.
So we're gonna go to the hammer. That's where they're making the Damascus steel. So first it starts off with this, and this sheet metal actually comes from Lahore. And then what they do is they stack it and weld it together. Then they heat it up, and then they pound it. Pound the heck out of it. Okay, so there's two kinds of metal that they're using. They're using Damascus, and then they're using D2, which is like a steel that they import from China or Germany. And we're gonna go take a look at the way that they're making the knives, specifically with D2. So the process starts like this. First, they cut a shape out of the metal. And then after that, actually I have no idea. I'll tell you about this afterwards.
So this process is all done by hand. The metal is straightened out and then given to the grinders who put on the first edge. The handles are then added and given back to the grinders who finally put on the very fine edge. And believe me when I say these knives are sharp.
Yeah, it does it.
The semi-finished knives are given to the guys who make the sheaths. And then it's polished afterwards, photographed, and then packaged.
I'm with Uzair, and Uzair, this is your business, right?
Yeah, it's my business, and I sell my knives with my name, Uzair Custom Knives. And this is purely Pakistan, handmade.
So I learned that this particular factory only makes knives for export outside of Pakistan because that's what their vendor license allows them to do. But there are factories that do make knives and sell them inside of Wazirabad.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I got an announcement to make. I'm on N5 and got a challan for driving blue. 200 rupees for driving on GT Road. Apparently, the reason was is you can't drive rickshaws on GT Road. So anyway, long story short, this is the first challan I've gotten on the ride. I'm sponsored by these guys. But, ladies and gentlemen, Rickshaw, 95 kilometers away, the Bindi. So excited.